twice a day.
Good morning. It is the GGHOP. No, it's not ready.
Now you can.
I'm ready now. Hey, good morning. It's Monday. It's the day after Mother's Day. We got a lot to talk about, but first we're going to start with the GGHOP, the Guaranteed Genuine Honest to Goodness podcast with the joke water pistol. Some rapid fire jokes for your Monday morning to get you started. The first one from the AP. The Twins and their lucky home run sausage are home safely with the winning streak still intact. You can see the little sausage down there. David Popkins initiated the superstition last week, grabbing an unopened summer sausage from the table in the clubhouse and encouraging his players to tap it before they're at bats. So encouraging people who work for you to tap your sausage. Sounds familiar. Twins aren't alone. It's okay. Lots of people tap the sausage. From the UPI, one of Britain's largest water companies said the most unusual items found in its sewers include a Dora the Explorer action figure and a Kindle. And in a related story, Hawaii's largest water company has only one unusual item clogging the island's septic systems. Just can't get that one out of there. You know what I mean? It's a tough one. From the UPI, a Massachusetts woman wins $1 million from a scratch-off lottery ticket after just 10 weeks after winning the same amount on another game. Christine Wilson of Attleboro previously won a $1 million top prize from the Massachusetts State Lottery, 50 million lifetime scratch-off tickets in February. So she won $2 million in 10 weeks. So there's only one way to go with this one. Christine Wilson of Attleboro, Massachusetts, will you make me the happiest man in the world and marry me? From the NPR, Primrose Hill is a gently nostalgic ditty by James McCartney with co-writing credits from Sean Ono Lennon. They're the youngest offspring of one of the most famous songwriting duos in history. However, the song has not performed particularly well on Spotify, where it earned fewer than 40,000 listens in 5 days after its release. Now, when the duo here was pressed about the lack of listeners, they snapped back, "Did more than George and Ringo, stupid kids."
Yeah.
Take that, dummies. Whatever. And finally, from NBC News. In November, students on the Del Norte High School softball team alleged that Poway Unified School District Superintendent Marion Kim Phelps threatened their graduation privileges over a perceived slight of her daughter, who was on the team. A coach at the school said that it was an abuse of power. Several people were fired. Lots of bad things went on. She was finally let go. And when Phelps was fired, she said, I never talked to any of those students about making threats about them not graduating. She said, all those accusations are completely false and fabricated. But she was fired. Now, if there was only a place for her to go work where there was evil, vindictive women who couldn't accept the facts.
Oh, yeah.
She'll find something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We'll listen to the theme song.
Up on the internet, what do you see? Clickbait, politics, dressed as comedy. Who's outraged? Who's doubling down? The GGHOP is here to turn it all around with an ancient idea called having fun. Sounds a little scary, stick around, don't run. In the next 60 minutes, begging you to try. Open up your echo chamber and ditch your tribe. There's just one mission by which we're led to put a big fat smile upon your head. The song is almost done, time to start the show. But there might be something left that you'd like to know. What's GGHOP mean? It's your right to ask. The guaranteed, genuine, honest to goodness 1 hour podcast.
Good morning once again. It's the GGHOP, the Guaranteed Genuine Honest to Goodness 1 hour podcast. It's sponsored by the good people at Wilson Farm Market, the fresh taste of country, fry pies, chicken, jalapeno cheddar loaf bread, all the tasty stuff. We're also sponsored by Frankfurt Beer Works. And we're broadcasting live from the tap room at Frankfurt Beer Works in the heart of the Christian Ridge Historic District. I'm your host, Bill Gann, along with James Swinford.
Good morning.
And the beautiful Karen Haynes.
Good morning.
Hey there.
Hello.
Well, it's the day after Mother's Day. So I thought maybe we would share what you did over the weekend. You're an actual mother.
Mother of several.
You're a real mom.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Still there.
Pinch myself.
So,
Wait, actually, you pinched the jelly roll from giving birth.
yes.
The stuff that never goes away.
If Richard Simmons was here, he'd be crying and
He'd help
holding
me.
your hand
Oh,
because you do. You're seriously
In
a
a
little
tank,
obese.
in a tank top and volleyball shorts.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're a little obese.
short shorts.
Have you thought about
Tube
Olympic?
socks.
Have you thought about maybe changing your lifestyle so you're not so big?
I'm gonna take some more diuretics.
Okay, good.
Just
good.
piss it all out.
You know what? Because I mean, you got to be here for your family.
Sweet tea works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or as we learned from James, Domino's would be just fine
Yeah,
too.
Dominoes. Eviscerate your insides.
So, what do you want to tell us about your weekend? You did some exciting things. You got
well,
some different
okay.
things.
So we're gonna start at the beginning.
Well, sure. These
beginning.
stories can go anywhere. You know, we got all day for these things. We can make for an Oprah all day.
Friday, because the place was getting cleaned here, I took that opportunity to go to IMS, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway,
There we go.
and got it's more of like a self-guided tour, but listened to a couple talks on architectural designs and things, and then through this AIA thing that Ryan's in, we got to go through the whole IMS.
Because he is an architect.
Yes.
So it makes good sense.
And so, yeah, so it was a lot of fun. Totally loved it. It was neat. I've never been there. I got to see the Formula One race cars. I don't know if they weren't qualifying, but they were
Yeah.
practicing the day
Yeah.
before the Grand Prix.
Okay.
So I got a pre Grand Prix.
Pre Grand Prix. Got to see some drivers, see some people, some action.
Yeah.
And you've never been to the whole track or anything in your
No,
entire
ever,
life.
Ever. So
Okay.
it was really cool.
Nice.
I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of people, so that was nice. You could walk.
Was there
anywhere.
anything you saw that was surprising or odd
No.
or wow, I didn't know the track would have something like this?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
It was just nice.
Did
And
you
the
go all the
weather
way
was
up to
great.
the top of,
the bleachers?
well, like the inside, like where people sit and all those kind of things? You go and
We
that
didn't
stuff?
go up. I mean, we didn't have that kind of pass, but
Okay.
you know, you just pretty much walked around and
Yeah.
watched the cars race. and-
Okay. Were there? You said you didn't have a pass. Were there several signs that said "Do not cross this line" or "Employees
Yes.
only"?
Yes. I
Okay.
saw
So a
some
lot of those signs. Okay. All
I
right.
didn't get to go there. We did have like a garage pass, so we got to go down the aisles where the cars are getting fixed and juiced up
Okay.
to keep going.
And these garage passes were bought at a reputable.
Yes, there was
Okay.
a dude on the corner
I was
scratching
just
his
say,
left
it's
nut.
starting to sound like somebody's just led you in here.
Yeah,
But you had a good time.
had a good time.
Fabulous. Saw
Yep.
the architecture. Good time.
Yep, nice.
Excellent.
Really glad I went.
Okay.
And then Ryan saw it like the day, like 2 days before Reno Collier
Okay.
was coming to Frankfurt. He's a comedian on Bob and Tom, on Bob and Tom and Tom and Bob.
Yeah. Now do you have a picture? You brought
I do.
you brought that to show us, and you asked me if I know
she's
who it
probably
was.
Too small to see.
Oh no, we can see
I
that.
see that.
So there he is,
Yeah.
Reno Collier.
Reno
and I said
Collier.
I didn't know who it was, and it says advice for comedians.
Yes, yes.
And you asked me if I went to see that because maybe I could use some of that.
Yeah, I was
See,
hoping, but
now
no.
what's funny is you said because I didn't know he was coming Friday, or maybe I
yeah,
would have
you
win.
said you mean?
But I did get tickets to this Friday's event with Reno Collier.
Oh bullshit!
I did. This one, hold the sign back up. See this sign for you last Friday. This was advice for comedians. This Friday, it's going to be weight loss advice for comedians. So that's the one I'm going to.
You know what? He was overweight at one time.
Well, okay, so this is an old picture because they both look. Wait, who's
No,
the guy?
this
I
guy.
thought, yeah, that guy.
No, that guy.
Which one's the
Wait,
guy?
this
Are they
guy.
both the same? It's the same guy.
It is not. It's two different people.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That guy's a big guy.
Okay.
This guy's not.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
Both
so
fat asses to me.
it was at the Eagles here in town. Piece of shit.
He's a comforting man. He's a loving, comforting man. Oh,
I guess
yo,
I gotta
fat
mix- I gotta
bastards
mix
to
skinny
me.
jokes when I can.
I'm a skinny guy.
Anyway.
Okay, so how was it? Funny? It was a good time?
It was really good.
Excellent show?
It was really good. It was really good.
Just him, or was there another comedian warming
There
up?
was
getting ready?
one that opened and I didn't catch his name,
Okay.
but it just really inspired me to give you props because much like the idea of the advice
For comedians.
I asked him, Mr. Reno, about, hey, I'm on this podcast.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great.
I've got this guy I work with, 2-3 guys, and Bill Gant showed him the shirt. He said, "No, thank you."
I figured he's like, oh man, Bill Gant, fuck yeah, man, I love that show.
Yeah, he said, "No, thank you." And then he's like,
Thanks, buddy.
From the way I described you, he said, I think I've got his new career planned out for him because obviously comedy's probably not going to work for you.
Oh yeah, this is for me. This is from Reno.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Karen, you and Reno shouldn't have.
yeah, it's a
Golly.
it's kind of like a jump start into your new career.
Cool. Oh, it's a shirt you guys made. You guys are, this is wonderful. Okay, what's this say here? There we go.
Just the fluffer.
I'm just the fluffer. I love it.
You know what that is?
Oh, I know what it is.
You know what that is.
Of course I do. I may not know who Reno Collier is, but I know the people that keep those guys hard on the movies.
And what's funny is if he would have got that shirt out and gave it to you, I would felt like I would have had to explain that to you. That's the funny.
Well, that's first time I learned what it was.
Aw. Man, I'm gonna wear that
And then he was like, "Dude,
to like my kids' school stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like how he refused your merch and gave you some of his. Did you pay for that?
yeah,
No,
yeah."
I think Karen made this shirt
No.
just for me. Well, thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
That's fantastic.
I didn't know what a fluffer was until that show.
You learned.
Yeah.
He taught you.
And I guess I thought you
Did he make a
would
joke
be-
about it and then you were like, "What's that?" And then
Well, they
Let me
described
show
it.
you.
oh, they described it. Yeah.
See
Oh,
that thing up there.
oh, that Collier. He's a big one.
No, that's
No.
a dick keeping it small.
That's what I mean. Like you got there and he was excited for it. No? Okay. Well, thank you for my fluffer shirt.
You're welcome.
I think that could be a great, you know what? That never goes away. That never goes out of style.
Do
Okay.
you know they make? Do you know that a fluffer typically makes $76,000 a year?
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I'm thinking.
fantastic.
No fucking shit.
I know.
Head on up.
Look at that.
Go on over.
Fluffing myself anyway. Spread it around. Get paid for it.
Yeah, yeah.
It wouldn't hurt me. I
76.
wouldn't mind. Well, that's a fun Mother's Day story about that.
Well,
Good.
that wasn't Mother's Day.
Okay. And then Mother's Day, nah.
No. Mother's Day was nice.
Mother's Day was okay, but you had some
was-
gripes.
Don't say that.
Oh, okay.
No, I woke from the dead. I was so tired, and then we went to church, and
Yes.
I was sitting there, and I was thinking, I wonder why I liked Mother's Day when the kids were smaller. I know why. Because walking out of church, they hand you a carnation. They hand a carnation to every little kid and to the actual mother. So by
Ye-
the end of it, I would end up with a bouquet of carnations.
Of course.
And now I just walk out with one
With
because
a
none will go
single
to
one.
church with me anymore.
A brown one.
Yeah. You know what? Those carnations,
Yeah.
they last forever.
Well,
That
sure.
son of a bitchin' thing will be here in
Yes.
December. They last forever. That's like they just never dry up and die.
Now,
Don't people press them?
you could, I guess, want to press them and keep them forever. Now, we talked last show about the Catholic Church. Now, you got your carnation. Were you sprinkled by any toilet wand that day? Or is it special for
No.
moms? You drink out of some sort of urinal vat or something? You all take a piece of the urinal cake or some shit? Jesus. Where are we going?
Everybody gets one lick.
Yes.
Everybody's a little itchy after that one.
But you got the carnations. You missed the days when the little folk were there and you got
Yeah,
lots
I
of them.
gotta. Yeah, you get more than one.
But James,
I
it's
got one.
okay. They don't go to church anymore. They make sure there's a big day planned for mom. So tell James what everyone got you.
Card.
Lame. Yeah, totally lame. Didn't
No,
take her
it was
mom
a
out.
very
Totally lame.
nice heartfelt card that they bought that morning.
She won't say it, but I will. Lame. Redo this weekend.
Oh, we also
Get your
got-
shit together.
I also got
Get your shit
donuts.
together and do something nice for your mom.
I got
Get your
donuts.
shit together.
I
You got donuts?
No, actually,
Yeah,
I had a really
cool.
nice weekend.
Tasty cake donuts. They're great.
really,
the six
really.
pack. Did they get you the six pack? God, they're good kids. You guys are great. More.
No.
Wouldn't you wish you had had 6 of them? Then you could have got 12 donuts. Yeah, really. Get your shit together. That's my Vince Burpo. Get your shit together. Stop it. Quit it. So fun. How about yours?
I didn't do. I went to work.
You went to work?
Yeah.
But did your wife enjoy her Mother's Day?
I'm assuming.
Okay. All right.
I was
Did-
asleep all day.
There we go. Did your son do anything nice? Do you think maybe for mom? Maybe helped out? Clean
Not
the
a clue.
house? No
Just-
clue.
No.
Have no clue. All right.
Absent parent.
Super. Well, there you go. A lot of honesty over here. I like
I'm
it.
fucking serious. We all hung out on Friday and then hung out
Big-
on Saturday morning.
That's
So it was
okay.
like, yeah.
Well, Mother's Day, good.
The holidays don't really mean shit to me. So it's like one of those things.
Okay, no problem. Well, you made a good point though when we were talking before, because Karen said, "I just figured something out." So when Mother's Day comes along, you know, of course the other parent is running it. You know,
Right.
both of them, Mother's and Father's Day. So now it's getting kind of lame. But then when Father's Day rolls around, whoa, it's a big celebration. There's a show called The Middle, and they do a whole episode just like that, where the
Yeah.
lady's like, you know what? Father's Day is like this, and this is Mother's Day. You know,
Yeah.
hey, it's your day with your kids. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Your kids don't like you anymore. So let's move on. Get your mom something nice. Seriously, stop it. Mine. Let's see. Friday, started getting stuff ready for the Mother's Day weekend. Cleaning the house up nice, getting things ready, some food. Texting with a friend of mine here, Michael. Decided some plans for Saturday. So because his dad was playing a concert at Digby's on Saturday, the Mad Hatter Band, a lot of fun. There's like 6 or 7 people. It looks like it's nuts. They play a lot of good music. Very excited. Already made plans with, my wife and son. We're going to go out Saturday night and look at the Northern Lights.
Oh, yeah.
That was around.
Yeah.
Stuff
Did
like
you go
that.
out
So-
to Cam Cullum?
yeah, that's where she ended up going.
I saw
You
this
know.
on Friday.
That was Friday and Saturday. So Friday, I'm cleaning the house, getting some stuff done. I text with Michael, like, hey, and I'd even suggested to him that I would drive and be the designated driver, and he could have a good time, enjoy staying at his dad's band, have a good time. Sounds good. Hey, 7:30. 7:30 it is. Sounds good, man. See ya. All right, cool. And then cleaning the house, finish the first meal there for everybody. And then about 9 o'clock, I pick my phone up because now she's heading off to bed. He wants to hang out with me. I'm like, hold on a minute. And I look, and there's text from Michael. It says, hey, you still coming? See you later then. I'm like, oh. My son's like, what's the matter? I'm like, nothing. It was like, yeah, it's like the dream you have when you, I told him that you're going to finals or the tests and you haven't been there the whole time and you haven't, yeah, that's how I felt like in a bad dream. Yeah, it was Friday night. For 5 days, I thought I was going Saturday night, taking him, and it was all set. I was ready to go. My family was ready. It was a whole big thing. Yeah, it was Friday night. Now, we didn't have a show on Friday, because if we would have had a show on Friday, I would have said something like that and been like, oh, hey, dumbass, it's tonight. See, I would have known. So I missed that. That was fun. Hey, how about I designate drive for you and take you? That sounds good, Bill. No show. Total dick. So that was great. That was fun. So great way to start the weekend. But Saturday was good. We had a good time. Of course, I didn't go to the show. Hung out with Drake, friend of the show, Drake. And of course, if you're a Seinfeld person, love the Drake. Gotta love the Drake. If you listen to Seinfeld, you get that.
Not the Drake.
The Drake. He's the Drake. So I had a good time with him. He was across the street, a neighbor he's friends with. They had a graduation over there, and and then my wife did go out to see the Northern Lights, and then my son and I stayed back and we went over there and hung out there for a bit. Played a game called Penny Dropper. Have you ever seen this thing? Okay, little game with pennies, and you roll. It's money. It's a whole fun thing. So, and then Sunday, full day. So I made like 3 separate meals. I made like 4 desserts. The house was clean. Mom got well taken care of.
Awesome.
Yeah. So everybody had a good time. And now we're back. So, and that's it. That's all I have to say about that. As a fluffer.
As a fluffer.
As a fluffer. So,
You
yeah.
know how to fluff.
Huh?
You know how to fluff.
I do know how to fluff. I can fluff it, man. So we're sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. Speaking of fluffing, they've got these cookies that are filled full of fluff that are amazing. They're like, the big size cookie and all that. The chicken, all that kind of thing. We're sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. Thank you very much. Now we'll talk about the stories and we'll get away from Mother's Day. Is there anything else you want to say about Mother's Day?
Nope.
You think we just about covered it?
Yeah, no, actually I had a really great one. So
Okay, go ahead.
spent some time with my kids.
Oh, that's right. No, she had a really good time. What I was saying was completely made up and false. They did a good job. So Let's look at the first stories. Just kidding. You guys are great. Really, very proud of yourself. Let's see. The first one. Just having fun. I'm having fun. Okay, I get it. You're saving all the comedy for Friday.
It's Catholic guilt.
It's Catholic guilt.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So,
True thing.
and just to let people know, oh, I forgot. We got to do that whole thing. You want the shirt, the $100 gift card we're giving away for Wilson Farm Market, of course. Make a comment on across any of our platforms. If we pick your funny comment, we'll read it on the show, and then we'll get you the $100 gift card and the shirt. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Normal show today, normal show Wednesday, and this Friday I'll be on vacation, and these two lovely people will be entertaining you on Friday. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'll be at a state park watching on my phone with coffee and cigarette in hand, and I'll be ready. And I'm sure I'll be watching alone because the people I'm going with probably have no wanting to watch this at all. That's okay. Your family and friends don't care. That's what they tell you when you start a YouTube thing. Did I cover that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to like me.
That's what they
You see
they
me
don't
already.
care when you do anything.
Except you see me already.
Yeah.
You there's nothing special for you. It's not it's for other people. So a little baseball story from the AP. The hitting coach brought this sausage. The Twins took the sausage with them on the road. They wisely double sealed it in a plastic bag stuffed into a shoe. They won all 6 games on the road trip. A franchise first for the trip of that length for the Minnesota Twins.
Wow.
The coach says it's in the fridge in the coach's room. We keep it away from the players until the last possible second when the game starts. So he said he had a different, assumably fresher summer sausage on his desk in his office. So there's one to show and look at, but the real one is hidden in a fridge, wrapped up in a shoe.
Wow.
So superstition of tapping the sausage and doing well, James. So baseball is very superstitious.
Baseball is just littered with superstitions.
Loads of
just
them.
completely. Whether it be some people do things with like as small as like having their socks a certain way,
Okay,
as major as like Turk Wendell. You remember Turk Wendell used to play for the Cubs.
sounds familiar.
He played for the Phillies. He was a relief pitcher. Started a little bit, but he was most popular with the Cubs. He had a ritual where he'd always run and jump over the foul line. You never want to touch the foul line on the way out. That's kind of a little weird
Okay,
superstition.
everybody
Kind of
goes
like
over it.
a
Step on
a
a crack, break
Yeah.
your mother's back. Okay, okay.
But in between innings that he pitched, he would always run into the dugout and eat like a certain amount of black licorice, and then brush his teeth, and then go back out there to pitch the next go around.
Holy cow!
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was enough time for weird crap to happen like that.
No,
Well,
you
sometimes he's
better-
doing it in a hurry.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's doing it in a hurry. Yeah.
You know, if they suck, gotta get right back out there.
Yeah. He's not fucking around when he's in there eating his licorice.
So you've mentioned a couple. Are there now? When you played baseball, did you have any? Because you played some baseball.
I had a hit streak for a minute. I think I was like maybe 9 or 10
There we
in
go.
one of the little leagues I was in, and I
Did you
just
do something
wore the
special?
same like T-shirt underneath it the whole time.
Okay.
So, because like the first 2 games I had, I went like 4 for 4, and I went 4 for 4 again. So I was like, I'm gonna wear this undershirt under my jersey until I start missing. And you just start missing, and you
And
give
folks,
up. On it.
what's very interesting, it's a true story with him. And if you look at his shirt right now, that's the same shirt he's wearing today.
Sure.
That it is. That's it. That's the hitting shirt. The Ohio State hitting shirt.
Nah.
Oh,
Wasn't
H.
even, didn't even know, didn't know shit about college sports then.
Is there anybody, since you're a baseball person, who has been like specifically does not do it, who steps on the line every time and is some kind of person like, fuck that stuff?
Well, I'm assuming Albert Bell was probably kind of that way.
Okay.
He seemed like I don't give
Big,
two
rough.
fucks. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go out here and hit this ball.
Sure. So I thought maybe somebody would come out and say, you know what, this is dumb.
There's probably quite a few guys like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think baseball is so superstitious other than
Um,
football and things
some
like
of
that?
it is
Or
just,
are they just as superstitious?
some of it is just something that you get worked into that's a repetitive thing. Like Nomar Garcia Parra that used to play shortstop for the Red Sox and the Cubs.
Yeah.
He always had this thing as soon as some of it's mostly like equipment related. Like he always coming up there and he always does the same stuff with his just fidgety OCD type shit. Most of your
Okay.
guys that are antsy or stuff like that do those kind of things.
Yeah.
So like I was that way when I was younger, so I was I'd
So
be
you get
caught
it.
up doing some shit like
You
that.
had some.
Yeah.
Karen, do you have anything have you ever had some kind of like, do you do this before you get into a car or before you leave, you do the same 4 things? Or is there something like this that you do have a ritual for that you are like, good luck?
There's
Anything?
a special pair of spandex.
Yeah. Okay. The super spandex, they're special. They bring you good luck.
Ah.
Yeah,
yes.
chances are you're going to get lucky if you're wearing them.
Oh.
That's what she's getting at.
Oh, it's the Come take a look over here. Spandex. Nice. What
They
do they
work.
look? What color are they? They're black. Well, I thought they might be from the 80s and they're like checkerboard. Or they could be,
Zubaz?
yeah, they could have a fun print or logo on them.
No.
They're just black.
Insert
Leopard.
here.
What's that?
Insert here.
Insert here. Holy cow. All right. Karen, you are on it. You got up early this morning?
I got up
Woo!
real early.
Let's fluff it. Go, girl, go. Karen, baseball.
One of the weird things I still do, it's not even baseball related, is like anytime I set something down and I think it may not be 100% stable, I always kind of like set it down and kind of like with the force, a little bit of like set it down and just be like, stay right
You
fucking
give it a
there.
little.
Yeah, just
Okay.
stay right fucking there.
Mental push.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good to know. For grandma.
Right.
She's on the edge of the porch. Who set her here?
She was good when I left.
Now, this one from Britain, finding weird stuff in drains and toilets and things. The toys, including Dora the action figure, obviously went on quite an explorative adventure, and a Ken doll topped the list, followed by pieces of garden shed, false teeth, underwear, chopped up bed frame, pairs of glasses.
Really?
Yeah, holy shit. You don't go down there, just keep fucking flushing. Although we see
What if
items
it all came from the same place? Oh, shit, my
in one
bed.
dude's house.
Shit my bed because I stuffed Ken up my ass, so then I had to get rid of all the evidence down the drain. Get rid of
My
all of it.
underwear, I shat
Yeah.
those. My teeth, the Ken doll I stuck up my ass, the garden shed where I did it,
And
the
Dora
bed
saw it
frame,
all, so I had to swipe her right into the fucking toilet.
and these glasses with
Yeah.
anal ease on them. Done. Although we see items like this all the time, things we see the most cause blockage are actually the things that are not the weird stuff, are wet wipes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The
you-
non-flushable kind or whatever.
Do any of you wipe with a wet wipe after you're done?
Like once in a great while.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, all the
Oh
time?
no. Only when
Okay.
it's been a difficult go.
I had a friend who then came over one time, was like, now I do the toilet paper and then I use these wet wipes at the end every time. And I was just like, what kind of shits are you taking?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about changing your diet to not splatter the living shit? Why do you have to be clean like a baby after you shit? I don't know. I think it's fine. Whatever. Also, like this is from Britain. So nappies and sanitary products.
Yeah.
For the women folk. We would urge everyone to keep in mind that the only 3 P's that should be put down the toilet are pee, poo, and paper, and bin everything else in the trash bin. There we go.
With the rest of your rubbish.
With the rest of your rubbish. Bloody hell. Now, Karen, you've done some cleaning of toilets,
Yes.
as have I.
Yes.
You ever find anything weird in your house? Did your kids ever stuff toys and junk in there?
No, my
Okay.
kids never did that.
Okay.
Like I told you last week, the bath bomb.
Oh yeah, the bath bomb. That's
James
funny.
had the person stay all night who decided
Yeah.
to flush the bath bomb
Bath
down
bomb.
your toilet.
I think they did it as a committee or as a group. And
Oh,
decided
sure.
to do
Let's
it.
see what happens.
Yeah.
That child was
What does
never
it do?
allowed.
It foams when you put it in water. What do we do if we put it in the toilet? I don't know. Then it starts foaming, and they go, well, how do you get rid of it? You
Yeah,
flush
Flush
it down.
it.
Flush it down. And then Eddie went home.
Yeah, then
Or
he went
whatever his
home
name is, and never came back.
and there was foam all in the bathroom floor in the basement.
Have either of you ever clogged a toilet with something unusual?
Unusual?
Were you trying to flush something that you shouldn't have?
No. I think I'm pretty normal and
regular.
not crazy enough to try and flush something you shouldn't.
Okay. All right. And you obviously never as a kid tried to do something stupid
No.
like that. The one story I have is I went with a couple friends to Kansas City. And we went to see a Kansas City Chiefs game and San Diego Chargers game. And we stayed at the Adams Mark Hotel, I believe, right there across from the stadium. And our one friend went into the bathroom and clogged a toilet in the Adams Mark Hotel in Kansas City. Okay. These things.
Those hotel bathrooms like,
They'll take your arm off.
Yeah.
I mean, they're made
Yeah.
for people in space. I mean, they're made so
Yeah.
they never come up to your room and ever have to do this
Yeah.
because and this is like 8 years ago.
they're ultra pressurized because of how many of them they have.
Dude,
Yeah.
okay, we couldn't believe it. We had to call up someone to unclog the toilet from this guy's hardened poo. And the guy, two of us, me and the other guy are out there. We're like, hey man, you're answering the door and taking care of this because this is your
This is your shit.
this is your shit, literally, right?
Yeah.
They come walking in,
Shit's your problem.
and the guy walks in, And then you can hear him in the bathroom, and we're in there giggling and stuff. And we lost it at the point where the guy goes, "What do you think's in here?" That's the worst I've had. I've never had anything totally goofy or anything like that.
Shit and bricks.
Okay. So, next story here. A Massachusetts woman won $1 million scratch-off ticket 10 weeks after winning one before.
She must just play a bunch.
Brother.
Yeah.
$2 million. Christine, won it.
Well, I bet she used part of her winnings from the first one if she got it to buy some.
I bought 1 million more fucking tickets.
Well, you could buy you could buy a few.
Well, this is what she said. She said she told when she won the second one, when she won the first one, she told lottery officials she decided not to give up on her lottery habit.
Mm-hmm.
It says habit, and bought a $10 100 times scratch off ticket. That was her buying some more. When she spent some of the winnings on her first ticket on an SUV, and her last one's going into savings. So yeah, she buys it all the time. So,
Yeah.
I mean, who knows how much this person over a lifetime
Been playing it for a long
Wins
time.
That's
and
true.
loses.
and wins and loses, ups and downs. Do you do scratch offs, Karen, at all?
Rarely. My dad does.
Okay.
He likes scratch offs.
Not much of
He
the
likes
lotto.
scratching.
Do you do the ones like where they draw the numbers, like Powerball? Do you ever do that?
He's done that a few times. I have not.
But you no interest. James, you don't do. You don't
No,
do
like once in a
lotto
great
shit.
fucking ever. Yeah.
Yeah, my family into gambling, but the lotto was.
Yeah, I
never,
like gambling on some stuff you have a little bit of say in.
Sure, maybe some sports or casino or something
Yeah.
like that. But the scratch off tickets are. And now you know the best part is seeing the people who are the mega scratch off addicts.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, and they now.
Oh, I got one in the family. You get in their car and like everything you open, they're in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the old ones they're crunched
Stacks. Yeah,
up.
just stacks.
And if they're super addicts, now with everything being electronic, they just scratch off that box where the person ticks it in and they just check it themselves. I mean, they just get the ticket, scratch off the one corner, see if they won or not, and throw it. They don't
Yeah.
even play the game or do the thing anymore.
Yeah.
You just go off to the side, scratch this box, check it, throw them in the trash or hand it in.
See, I think
Fun.
the opposite. Like I would scratch every corner of it. Even if I knew it was a loser, I'd be like, I gotta get that off.
We get some scratch offs once in a while. And here's what I like to do. If you want to maximize your fun with a ticket, because I'm cheap and I like to have fun on the cheap. So you take the ticket and you scratch off the amounts. So let's say you've got like 9 spaces and you find the little area where like the 100 or the 1 or the 2 is.
Yeah.
Then you scratch off your numbers and then one at a time you go through and you start with maybe the lowest prize and work your way up to the top prize like a game show.
Oh, that lasts you a little while, won't it?
That's how I like to do it. I
It'd be better if
enjoy
like
it.
Carlton was here to do them for me, so he could.
Scratch it off for me, boy.
Yeah.
You could also have somebody do it for you. When you do a scratch off ticket, though, both of you, I mean, you've each scratched a ticket off before. Do you have to have a coin or can you use your finger?
I always use just like a quarter.
Quarter?
I use a coin.
I use my finger. And at my house, I'm known as like the outcast.
At least you don't use your teeth.
No. But my wife and son, like, I gotta have a dime or a nickel or a quarter. Just use your damn finger. Going solo on that one. All right. Moving along. I'm the idiot. See, most of the time I'm the idiot. That's how it works. Oh boy, big fun here from the NPR. When 2 musicians with famous fathers co-create a song, it's bound to attract attention. That goes double when the names attached are Lennon and McCartney from NPR.
Lennon has a bunch of good stuff he did with Les Claypool.
Sean Ono Lennon?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
he's done a bunch of stuff with a lot of really famous musicians.
You haven't heard of this song though?
No.
Okay, yeah. So this was mostly from James McCartney. Okay.
Man, he looks like he looks like the
James.
like the fourth degenerate generation. Like just the
Yeah.
genes didn't just the genes fell to him. They didn't
Maybe
carry.
not quite. It depends. Yeah. Yeah. He's I think he's the only one.
Really.
Yes, in that family. Because I did look up about these kids and what they've done. You know, they
He looks like somebody tried to clone his dad and just gave up about halfway through.
It's like halfway. He looks like kind of like Paul McCartney and Sean Spicer had a baby.
Yeah, very
Not
much.
to get too political.
Yeah, very much.
But yeah. So this song is Primrose Hill. It's on his Facebook page. Paul tried to help it out a bit.
Is that
Yeah.
about
You know.
Nevada?
Nah. So 40,000, less than 40,000 after 5 days listens to it. So it's instrumental. There's no lyrics. So it was just
Oh, so it's probably good then.
just an instrumental tune, is what they were doing. But both these people, the kids though, seriously, I said they're better than George and Ringo's kids.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Julian Lennon's my favorite.
yeah. That's
Julian Lennon
that's
had
my
some,
jam too.
Sure.
Yeah, I
Julian
actually had a
Lennon
dream
some-
that I met him.
Oh, you
like
did?
recently. Yeah.
Julian Lennon. I don't know what went wrong.
His one hit was too fucking good.
I guess so.
No, it's awesome. I don't even remember the name of it. But
Much too late
yeah.
Yeah.
for goodbyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he sings, he sounds just like Dad.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. It
Maybe he just didn't want to go all the way through.
translate,
Maybe he just made enough money and said, "Fuck it."
or maybe just one and that was it. I don't.
Yeah.
Again, you just said, "Man, he had this great song. That's my jam." I don't remember what it's called. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably not good that you don't remember.
I'm not
what
in the
it's
state of
called.
mind to remember.
Not that it's your fault.
I was listening to death metal on the way here.
But
If
it
I had some
could've-
80s on, I would have.
But it could have maybe done more. But yeah, that's Julian Lennon. This is Sean Ono.
Yeah,
Lennon.
but he's Sean is really good.
okay.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Really, most of the people from these families have gone on to do other music things.
You
Yeah.
would
George's
actually
son.
you would actually like a lot of his stuff.
Okay, I can remember one by Sean, but it was like from the year like 2000.
Yeah, he
It's
started
like a
doing
close
some-
up of his face. and
He
he's, like,
started
going
doing
down
some
the street.
stuff in the late 90s, and he actually got hooked up and did some stuff with some like new metal bands at the time, and some of the bands are kind of popular at that time. And
All right.
he's done a bunch of random stuff with a lot of different people. But yeah, we went on a whole tour, did a bunch of albums with Les Claypool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's out there getting it done.
Oh yeah,
Same with George's son. He's done lots of things. He tried to not be in music and then got into music and has done
Yeah.
well. And then a couple of Ringo's kids are in music, and then one of them is hidden.
and some of those
out
people
there.
are just like producers and engineers and shit. They don't necessarily want to be all into all that. You know?
Yeah. Sure. They have no
Writers.
because your dad did something
Yeah.
doesn't mean you want to do it.
Right.
No problem. George's kid though, when I was reading about these guys, George's son, he didn't tell him anything, and then he's like 9 at school, and somebody's like, "Well, yeah, because your dad's in the Beatles." And he's like, "What?" And then he came home and like the kids were singing Yellow Submarine. He comes like running home. He's like, "Were you in the Beatles?" Like, I probably should have told you about that. Like, what? They
Wow.
didn't tell him anything about who he was until he's like 9. Like, yeah, okay.
Well, it's like most kids. If you told them, they wouldn't even care it anyway.
Or even what the Beatles are.
Yeah.
Who cares? Whatever, Dad. But Primrose Hill is the song, if you want to go out there and give it a listen, by McCartney and Lennon. As I said, McCartney and Ono.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Oh no.
That's the only part, yeah. Oh, it said also Sean did some things with his mom, too.
Right.
Oh. That kind of sound like cat
in your
scratch
fucking
fever.
head.
Yeah, they were
Yeah, it's brutal.
nails on a chalkboard. The album.
Our final one here. Okay, this had a lot to it. This lady's a butthole. This person's an ass. Okay,
Sounds
so this is
terrible.
the lady who's the superintendent who got all bitch faced about that you're okay. So after a softball awards banquet last May, students say Phelps, this was the superintendent, called and texted some of them late that night, accusing them of not clapping for her daughter at the softball ceremony. Phelps then threatened to revoke their graduation privileges if they didn't apologize to her. There was a coach who then went to the school board and said that he alerted the board to Phelps' abuse of power, and he was threatened as well. And they fired him. They fired 2 or 3 other people because of this lady. Okay. So he says, the coach, because I had exposed these abuses in emails to the board members, she then falsely accused me of verbally attacking a member of the board in the district parking lot and using this as justification to have me fired from coaching.
Man, sue their ass off.
This person's an ass.
Sue their ass off.
There is a lawsuit was filed by San Diego County in connection with the matter in November and defining the student as Jane Doe. The lawsuit alleges that Phelps constructed a narrative falsely suggesting the student bullied her daughter and orchestrated a biased internal investigation against the girl. The suit also alleges Phelps unilaterally and perceived an intense rivalry between her daughter and other student athletes on the team. As a result, this girl was barred from any extracurricular activities for her senior year. She couldn't play on the softball team. She couldn't go to any dances, field trips, be in student clubs, activities, or graduation.
So why are you there?
What the fuck, man?
Why would you even be there? Just transfer.
And it said Phelps denied the allegations to NBC. I never threatened any students. Although if you go to NBC and watch the short video, you'll see the text she sent.
Yeah, there's video evidence. Yeah.
Yeah. And this fucker was like, I would never do that. All those accusations are completely false.
How bad would that have been back in our day if they would have done that and said, if we were all on the softball team and it was,
Yeah.
and they were like, oh, you can't, why didn't you guys all clap for whoever it is? If we would have known beforehand that those things would have been sent out beforehand, we would have booed so loud. We probably
In
would
that case,
we would have thrown shit. We would
you're
know
right.
and we know where you live because you're in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Your house would have got fucked up.
Yeah.
Your house would have got fucked up.
Well, I think if the right kind of parent would have been around and out there in Colfax, they probably would have beat this lady up in the front yard.
Yeah. But we would have had a cool woman do it.
Sure. Yeah.
We're not going to have some guy go out there and
No,
start.
no. A woman beating a woman up. Yeah, I'm not saying do anything like that. I'm just
We
saying,
know who to call.
Yeah. So the good news is this person has been let go, is fired, is done. But then the other day, just getting on there, setting some stuff up for later in the week. Update to the story. The several parents and people here, yeah, they're now against the school board and getting rid of more of the school board because there's 4 people you fired, and this is not done and over. This is just starting. So
Yeah.
we're getting rid of you guys. So it's coming. I guess there's a bunch of just stupid stuff out there in the San Diego area, in Poway or Poway. What is it, James? You were in California. You're a native there. What do you think?
How's it spelled?
Poway.
Poway. Sounds about right.
Poway. Way. All right, well, sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. We're more than halfway through. Wilson Farm Market, great place for snacks, cheese, jalapeno cheddar loaf. I'm getting ready to go on a trip this weekend. I'm going to take some of that stuff. I will start getting suited up for the for that. I think that'll be fun. It'd be fun. Eventually, we get the mayor on here. I think it'd be fun to interview her with that bikini on. I think that would be a viral. Is that what kids call the viral?
Right.
I could be on the viral. It'd be just awful or disrespectful and horrible.
You see the bikini guy having the reaction on the
You
internet?
see that fat people react to the fat guy wearing bread. So Wilson Farm Market, thank you very much for sponsoring our show. They're on US 31 if you're local, and if you're from states away, just do what your friends are doing in Ohio and Illinois and drive here.
Is it bad that deep down I hope you're allergic or something?
Oh, that would be sure. Just break out in hives. Now he's gone for 2 more weeks. It's my show now. Cool. So, James, now this next thing we have coming up, this is a brand new segment.
Okay.
And this is inspired by James last week.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Showed me something very interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw this or not, Karen. Maybe it might have been after we were done. So our segment is celebrity cereals. Okay. There's now, sometimes celebrities endorse products.
Ladies or whatever.
Sure. So I guess now the thing is what's hot is cereals is what's getting endorsed and thrown around. Yeah. So James, you work in a Walmart, and so you
Yes,
got to
sir.
see this first hand.
Yeah. When they put them on the shelves, I go by and I look and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, who is their target audience? And why would you put this on the cover of something after if you're in charge of any kind of advertising and you just look at this, you're going to be like, why is this on here?
Okay.
Because it makes it look like if you eat this cereal, you're going to be as unhealthy as this person looks in the picture that's sitting next to it.
Yes.
And then the picture that's next to him, the cartoon, they just fucking don't go together.
No. So let's take a look here at our celebrity cereals. We will show you.
Adventures in advertising.
James, so here we go. Celebrity cereals. Now, this is the picture that James brought us. Oh, wait. I'm off. I'm getting started. There we go. So this is what James does. When James showed this to me, this looked like,
That's
this
real.
isn't real at all. This is AI made. But it's
Yeah.
not.
No, it's on
This
the
is
box.
a picture you took.
That's my thumb right over there.
That's you. Okay. Okay. This is on Cookie Crisp.
Yeah.
Okay. The original Cookie
It's
Crisp there.
it's some sort of I think it's a Korean pop star or something like that.
Okay. But we're not sure exactly who he is.
Yeah, his name is on there. It's a bunch of X's and IOUs and shit.
There it is.
They're tomorrow together, right?
Tomorrow together. Oh, the plus sign is a T.
Yeah. And then
Now I'm following it.
and then that is the back of the box, which gives you it's a full tall box, like a family size box, and it gives you a full size cutout of this guy who's wearing what appears to be a shirt he found in an alley, and
Yes.
he has
He loves space.
he has something that your grandma would wear to bed or over something that you wore at a wedding. like
Yeah,
a
boxy
silk-
boxing gloves.
like a silk knit thing, but it's like he doesn't have it all the way up, so it looks like he's wearing white.
Yeah, it's straight behind him.
Really
You can see it.
yeah.
Like a cape or something.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
actually like an over jacket. That's like silk over jacket.
Is there a name for that? Is that a woman's
nightgown
clothes?
type thing?
What do you call that? I think he was right.
Shawl
Nightgown
or something.
So
Shawl.
nightgown.
Yeah, like a shawl.
He's got a white
Shawl.
nightgown on. Okay.
Now his jeans, okay,
Those
those
are-
fucking jeans.
That's pretty ripped.
They look like I owned them. Should have thrown them away a long time ago, but then just kept wearing them for another 20 years. And it's got stains all over it, and just they look. I mean, but in the actual picture, like if you can go back to the other one.
Oh wait, and I just noticed that one down in the core is a cardboard cutout. You said you can cut it out and stand him up. See
Yeah,
that?
that's showing you how to do it. And
You
that's-
can pose tomorrow and together how you want.
Yeah, you can set him anywhere on your desk. So look on. I mean, just look at him. When you see this picture in person,
I'm here to date your daughter.
he's got like he's been awake for fucking weeks on meth, and it just looks bad.
I mean, he's just over
He
it.
looks like he's
And the
Photoshop
yeah.
onto a
That's
different
what I'm
neck.
saying.
Well,
It
it
looks
is. It
so
is
fakey.
It is, but they just did it on their own product. And look at this. The guy next
Look
to
at
him
the
is like,
happy.
"Woo!"
Hey, let's have some breakfast. Hey, let's do some fentanyl or some shit.
Right? That's what it
Let's
looks
get
like.
wild on crocodile, bitch.
Like I'm
Look
100%
at-
sure that might be Cracky Crisp.
Tomorrow times together equals that thing. Now there's the real Cookie Crisp we grew up with. It's the crook.
Yeah.
That's back when it was
Pop.
good. That was back when
Yeah.
before
Okay,
they
that's
changed that.
you know.
Trans
And
fats.
see, when you brought that over, I thought it looked a lot like
David Bowie.
David
Oh,
Bowie
yeah.
from Aladdin saying,
Yeah.
just a little there. I know the
Yeah.
hair's going the other way. I get it, but that's
Oh, he could Ziggy Stardust it if you put the shit on him. Yeah.
God. So I looked around, and James, it works. They can't catch them all, but there's more. Okay, so let's start with Special K. These are ones that have actual new celebrities. I guess
Yeah.
it's the new thing.
Yeah.
Well, with everything going on with the Diddy thing, I think they're trying to move it around.
yeah.
Special K. You remember Special K?
Oh, yeah.
An American brand of breakfast cereal manufactured by Kellogg's. The cereal was introduced in the United States in 95, made from grains such as lightly toasted rice, wheat, and barley. This one was always a adulty cereal.
Yeah.
You
That
saw
was
people-
grandma's cereal.
Yes.
The
People-
commercials are always about losing weight.
People working out,
Yeah.
putting strawberries in it.
I just
or-
remember because some of the commercials always have like chicks in bikinis on the beach and stuff, and she'd lean over and grab the bowl of cereal.
For the health conscious, like you said, weight loss, definitely not the kids' cereal. Like when I was a kid, I didn't pine for Special K. But Special K, celebrity endorsement. This guy, he'll do some Special K and give a shit. Ketamine.
Ketamine.
Yep, thank you. That's the joke. I think we've probably done that before.
Horse tranquilizer. Kaboom.
How about Kaboom? Kaboom is the name of. Did you ever have this?
I ate like
you
4
Kaboom?
pieces of that one time, and I'm like, this is the worst fucking cereal anybody's ever created in their entire life.
Okay. I don't think I ever had it.
It's
I
it
never
was the
did.
cheapest, most so bad.
And it says there is some marshmallow in there, but I bet there's not much.
No.
It's mostly bad stuff. Vitamin fortified circus themed breakfast cereal produced by General Mills contained oat cereal bits shaped like smiling faces, marshmallow bears, lions, elephants, and stars. Its mascot was a smiling circus clown. It originated in 1969, the year we went to the moon.
Wow.
Kaboom! But Kaboom now has celebrity endorsement. There he is, right there.
Kaboom.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Ah, I tell you, accidental death is hilarious. This next one, I'm also gonna have to learn how to move my words correctly onto the. You see, I've cut off half my stuff. I was half popped, I guess, when I was making this. This cereal right here. Have you ever had this cereal?
Yeah.
No.
This is newer. This is my favorite cereal. I love this cereal.
Oh, like literally?
Crave. I love this stuff.
It's all right.
Oh, I love it. So it's very delicious. Crave is a chocolate cereal made by Kellogg's. It was first in the United Kingdom in 2010, marketed under the slogan "Taste Unleashed," or here's my favorite, "Here Chalky Chalky." God, I wish it was called "Here Chalky Chalky." I love that name. Here Chalky Chalky, or "It's Time to Melt." It's sold in Europe under the name Tresor or Tresor. It was introduced in the United States in 2012. Man, I love this cereal. It is so.
So is the inside like
Yeah,
like
the
pudding or
outside is
something?
regular, like Captain Crunch, and the inside is chocolatey.
but is it a hard chocolatey like melted
Yeah, it's like a melted milk chocolate.
or
It's
is
like a
it like
soft-
soft?
Yeah,
Like-
it's like a soft. I mean, it's not like you can pick it out or take
Okay.
the pieces out or anything.
They have a different flavor though. There's like
There's a chocolate.
Yeah, the one
Chocolate,
I
chocolate.
liked. There was like a Yeah, I was thinking it was like an apple cinnamon. They only have it like seasonal or something.
Okay.
I think they come out with it just once in a while.
Yeah. They had one also that's like s'mores.
Yeah,
Like a
that's the other one.
s'mores
Yeah, I've had
kind
that
of
one.
idea.
Yeah, my
But
son was hooked on those for
the original, absolutely fabulous. And later, as we move on soon, we're gonna put some clips on here, like video clips, and talk about. I would put in the Trailer Park Boys. There's an episode where there's just this one episode where they're eating this cereal and they can't. Like, my fuck, this cereal's so good. God, I love this cereal. I love this cereal. Good stuff. But celebrity endorsement, I didn't know. Crave, there he is. Can't get enough.
Crave.
Diddy's for Crave, dude. He'll take any kind, chocolate, vanilla, doesn't matter.
He likes chocolate inside white.
Inside out, man. He doesn't care. Good kid. Trix, did you eat this as a kid, Karen? The cereal's from a
Yes.
long time ago.
It's
Okay.
Trix.
Did you like Trix?
Oh, yeah.
Did you? Okay. All right. Sometimes. Cereal originally used spherical pieces, but 91. Any of you remember this? Did this throw any of you off
Yeah,
your
they
game?
changed the fruit shapes.
Okay, into fruit shapes, presumably to avoid trouble with berry kicks. There was
Yeah.
some sort of argument. There's some sort of So it reverted to original shapes in the United States to the dismay of its fans back in, it says 2017. I
Yeah,
think that's what that says out there. So yeah. So
because the purple used to be like a little grape shape, and yeah,
Yeah.
I never really cared for Trix much.
it's not as good as the rest of them. It's just
Right.
one of those. It's there.
When it comes to fruity cereal, I like the Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
I mean
like
fruity
Fruity
Pebbles.
Fruity
Pebbles,
Pebbles.
I like
Yeah.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Had a bowl of them yesterday.
But Trix, okay. But celebrity endorsement, Trix has got it. Yeah, bring it. There's a couple tricks.
Yeah.
What's that one demon over there on the right?
Oh my God! Well, one's got the wet ass cereal bowl, and then this thing
I
over
need cereal
here.
with the one on the left. I don't know what's going on in the thing on the
Oh
right.
sure, hey, I'm okay with the one on the left too.
Like
The one on the right.
Princess Leia went to the dark side.
Oh my
Got
God,
taken over by demons.
that's Madonna, and that's
know.
from and that's I know,
Yeah.
and that's from a few years ago.
It's Madonna after
that's
she
not
ate
even
little
today.
Kim. And she ate little Kim. Got little Kim's face.
Tricks.
Turns you into a demon.
The Frosted Flakes. Actually, growing up, I think this is probably like we had this all the time.
I
This
got
is probably like the go-to.
box of that sitting on top of the fridge right now.
Oh yeah, Karen. Karen, what if we have covered or not? Did you have a favorite as a child that you really liked?
Kicks.
Kicks. Really?
I love that.
Kick.
Yeah. Loved
Mikey likes
God dang it, Karen.
supposed
Why
to
do you
be
got to
Eric.
keep liking stuff we got to make fun
What do you
of?
like the most basic ass?
It is.
Dude,
Good.
What?
It's good, just slightly sweet.
That's why. It's got
I can't say nothing though. I ate a ton of Wheaties.
Okay, so you guys ate
Just
good
tons of
cereals,
Wheaties.
and you ate Kicks. That's good. for
But
you.
favorite cereal from back in the day, they don't make it anymore. I brought it up when you talked about the favorite things, probably
Yeah.
episode 5-ish, 6-ish,
Sure.
somewhere back in the day.
What's your thing?
It was Mr. T cereal, and
I
then
remember Mr. T.
the ET cereal,
Yeah.
and then the Star Wars C-3PO cereal.
You like the movie TV show cereal?
No, they were all peanut butter.
Okay.
And they all had like different. It was super good.
Peanut buttery.
So I love peanut butter crunch too, but it destroyed my mouth, so I couldn't just eat it.
Oh
all the
God,
time.
all the Captain Crunch stuff is
Yeah.
rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kicks.
What do you want?
Rice checks,
I think it's-
Oh
what's it?
yeah, I like those too.
Yep.
like the honey nut ones.
Yes. I like
Basic.
Matlock.
I'm basic.
It's all right. It's
I'm
okay to be
vanilla.
basic. This is basic too. I like these two. This is
Yeah, I like
normal.
these two.
Frosted Flakes made
Regular
from corn.
vanilla ice cream, right?
Yeah.
She likes vanilla ice cream.
I like
Missionary position.
chocolate chip mint. I like chocolate. Yeah.
Yep. See, can't get it from behind. All right, back to the cereal. It's clean, sifted, and rolled into flakes. Once the corn grits are rolled out into flakes, they're cooked, dried, toasted, and coated with a dusting of sweet goodness for all to enjoy. That's from the Kellogg's Company. And I know they've had chocolate ones and honey
There's
ones
strawberry, there's a
and
bunch of different kinds.
strawberry ones. I even saw it looking up for this picture. For one time, it looks like it was probably 79 or 80.
That's what that looks like.
They did like banana,
Oh yeah,
a banana style Frosted Flakes.
that doesn't sound very good at all.
I don't know if
sounds
I'd like
gross.
that.
I don't like banana flavored stuff.
Banana Quick. I've had that a couple times. That's pretty rare.
Yeah,
Strawberry Quick and the chocolate. Very good. So Frosted Flakes, one of my favorites for sure. But again, celebrity endorsements, and there they are. There's 3 Frosted Flakes
Frosted
right there.
Flakes.
With who? There's a lot of 3 very funny people.
Who's that guy at the bottom?
I don't know who he is. I think he writes for like the Wall Street Journal or something.
Looks
Looks
like
like Rosie O'Donnell.
like a-
It
Here.
is.
It's like a guy on a ska band.
It's crazy. Good God, Rosie, get back from the edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I almost put up a picture here. There is a movie that she is in, and it's not East of Eden. It's got some name. She is like a dominatrix in it, and she's dressed up like in black. And it's just before the Flintstones movie, so maybe you've seen the Flintstones movie. Okay, but she's got a little curve, and man, she is cute. God damn, Rosie O'Donnell used to be cute. Look,
Yeah.
shit.
Like her and Ricky Lake went the opposite way.
From here, it
Oh
looks
my
like a
God.
toenail.
What happened to Ricky Lake?
She got hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't know.
hotter. I thought she was cute when she's big too.
Heck yeah, go Ricky. You remember Ricky Lake?
I do.
You remember Ricky Lake? Now we're gonna play the remember game.
It looks like she plays bass for like fucking an '80s new wave thing.
She just look. I mean, just there's no fun there.
Like the Dave
What
Chappelle
the
episode.
fuck?
The Dave Chappelle episode. Like that bitch buys underwear with dick holes in it.
Damn, Rosie. Oh man, old shows like Larry Sanders. She's on there. She just like adopted a kid. She's still cute and fun, and oh, it's so sad. Same with that guy. He used to be cute and fun up in the corner too. He fucking lost his mind.
Yeah,
And
John Stewart.
Yeah, and then this other guy. So those are Frosted Flakes. That's it for celebrity endorses cereals.
Like
And
We
if
hope-
you want to
hope you
know more
enjoyed.
about some of these cereals and how cereals were created, there's like a documentary on. I don't know if it's Netflix or if it's something on the History Channel. So I think it's
Yes.
on Netflix, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But it shows you how cereal actually got started.
I've heard something about that.
Yeah, it's interesting if you're into history.
And it's also got started and whatever, and then quickly realized that like we don't need these.
They were making grape nuts in a sanitarium, feeding them to people,
Yes.
and then everybody started loving them, so they started making them different. And then the other guy decided to press them and
Okay.
dry them out, and that's how they became flakes. And then, there you go.
But it started with grape nuts.
Yeah.
How are we going to sell these to people? Get John Denver to sell them. That's going way back. Yikes. But then I know that people have said like cereals now that, they're like high in sugar. Most of the time we don't need this kind of food anymore. People should eat instead of eating, But sometimes a bowl of cereal
Yeah.
oh,
is
yeah.
good.
Or a box.
does.
You
Doesn't-
like it. Or a box of cereal. Nobody wants to admit they want to eat the whole box.
I'll admit it.
Now, the last thing before we go, when it comes to cereal, Karen,
Yes.
if you had to have a bowl of cereal right now, it would be, if you had to choose today, what would you? if you
Mini
had-
frosted wheats.
Mini frosted wheats, nice. And then you like them as soon as you pour the milk on, you go at it.
No, it's
Can it
got to
get
sit there just a little bit
it
because
can
it's got to soak
soften?
in.
Okay, James,
Stirring things around. Shit
what
like
one
that.
would you have today?
Probably Golden Grams.
Golden Grams, always delicious. Now, do you let them get soft? Do you like crunchy?
A little crunchy.
Okay, okay. For me, I guess maybe Crave or Cocoa Pebbles. But then I used to let it just get soggy as hell.
Really?
Oh, I like that soft, mushy stuff.
Well, most of them don't last that long anyway.
That's cool. So like Captain Crunch, I just did it and let it set.
So I have a philosophy whenever I eat cereal, whatever bowl it is I get,
Yep.
I fill it up with cereal,
Yes.
put as much milk in as it can go before it starts to overflow and shit.
Yeah.
And it is constantly refill it with cereal until the milk's gone.
Exactly.
Oh,
Is that how everybody
Okay.
else eats cereal?
Okay.
Exactly.
So
The
I,
more I want, bigger bowl. Sometimes it's fucking country crock bowl and it's about to go down. Especially if it's like honeycomb or something. You're like,
Oh,
country
yeah.
crock bowl.
yeah, I'm gonna plow through like fucking half, 3/4 of this fucking honeycomb box, just sit and watch.
Oh God. Well, I think that something that's good to do with cereal is if you're late at night having a snack, is that you do that. Okay, you put your cereal in there, then you use cookies with the milk that's left over from the cereal. That's what you do.
That's what I say. There's never any
Yeah.
milk left over. I'm eating it till the milk.
And I prepare it too. So when you said get a bowl of cereal, you pour it in there, you pour the milk in. I then put my hand over the bowl and take the spoon and start crunching all the way around to start destroying the integrity of each piece.
I'd rather have those on the side. Put a stack of Oreos in a cup and fill it up with milk.
Oh,
Do it
that's
that
good.
way.
We could do this for days. That sounds like
Interesting.
I could
Lot
do
of
that.
good thoughts.
Get your
Something-
milk at the Wilson Farm Market.
Get the Wilson Farm Market. We had some of that this week at the Dandy Breeze, the chocolate milk. It was absolutely wonderful. For
Oreos with chocolate milk. That's the shit.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Double
You ever,
stuffed
you
Oreos.
ever eat your cereal with chocolate milk?
Yes, I have tried
I do
that.
quite a bit.
That is very tasty.
Yeah.
As long as it's chocolatey.
When I ate Wheaties all the time, I would use chocolate milk
There you
when I ate
go.
Wheaties.
I'm
yeah.
using almond milk.
Yeah.
I use
Chocolate almond
the-
milk's really good.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
the
really good.
bomb.
But she's actually doing skim milk on kicks.
Powdered skim milk. on Kix.
fluffer.
I gotta mix up my milk before I put it in the cereal.
Well, Karen, thanks again. for getting me this wonderful gift.
Yeah.
There we go. I am the fluffer.
Just the fluffer.
Oh, in the back, it's a thing that says, okay. I thought it was something even more in the back, some sort of
No, it says 7X.
7X. That's what I need. 7X.
It does not.
Almost time for the surgery, James.
I
feeling
think
good
it
about
says XL, but when you lifted it up, it was upside down. So
I'm going to start moving more. I got to be around for my kids. Ah, boy. All right. Well, it's been a lot of fun. It's time for us to wrap it up. We're sponsored by Wilson Farm Market, the fresh taste of country, chicken, fry pies, the whole deal. Also, by Frankfurt Beer Works.
Frankfurt Beer
We
Works.
want to thank them for the sponsorship. You can join us Wednesday. We'll be back Wednesday, the whole crew here. Please come back then. And then we'll also remind you and let you know, too, Friday we'll have a show, but I'll be on vacation, and these two lovely people will be taking care of you. It should be a good time. So until then, Bill Gant reminding you to treat other people how you want to be treated. Lighten the hell up, and now you go make somebody laugh today.